Hello everyone, this is Steve O'Reilly and Gail Saunders with SkinnyPost TV bringing you the off-season buzz. And today's question, if Matt Moore or David Garrard starts and plays the entire season and Ryan Tannehill does not play in a single game as a starter this year for the Miami Dolphins, was it a reach to take him at the 8th overall pick?
It's definitely a reach. Because, with the number 8 pick, you gotta use that pick to your best ability. The amount of money they're giving up for 1 year, you want to get this guy. I mean, you just fired the coach. You got rid of Brandon Marshall. You've won 20 games in the last 3 years. You've had 16 quarterbacks since Dan Marino has left in 1999. You're starting fresh. Why not start with Tannehill? He knows 85% of this offense. 60% of the offense is familiar with him. He's on the same playing field right now with Matt Moore and Garrard with the offense, knowing the offense. So why not start him?
Why not? Because just because you know the offense doesn't mean you can execute the offense.
I'm saying, why not? Do not delay the maturation of Tannehill. Just go with it.
Well, and that's a good point, but here's my argument. I agree with you, yes, is my answer. I believe it will be a reach if he doesn't play at all in 2012, because in the top 10, you rarely see a quarterback taken in the top 10 that doesn't start. I mean, everyone wants to say, all the Dolphin fans say to me down here, oh, well, look at Aaron Rodgers. Aaron Rodgers was taken in the 20s. He wasn't taken in the top 10. Okay, I think he went 24th or 25th overall. I don't remember exactly, but it was late in the draft.
Yeah.
Okay, and he was coming in with a quarterback that was the winningest quarterback of all time and a first ballot Hall of Famer in Brett Favre. It's not like he's replacing a journeyman in Matt Moore or David Garrard, who was on the street last year. So the question here that I have is, look at Christian Ponder. He was taken 12th. He waited a little bit. McNabb didn't work out too much, so Ponder comes in. Let's look at Blaine Gabbert. He played in 15 games, started 14 of them. They threw him right in the fire. He was taken 10th overall. I just don't think that the quarterback that they took at number 8 is ready to play in the NFL. He's only played in 2 years at college. When he first went into college, he was a wide receiver. And now all of a sudden he's a top 10 quarterback. I wish Tannehill all the best, and I really hope that he does do well. And, maybe if he sits a year and matures a little bit and they groom him to be the guy they want, I don't have a problem with that. I think that the worst thing you could do, see David Carr, is throw a guy out there, have him get beat up, and then he becomes a little gun-shy. So if they're looking at it that way, I get it. But
you have Jake. Don't forget Jake Long now.
Oh, I'm not. I understand their offensive line is fine, but who are his weapons? Devon Best is their best receiver right now. Fasano at tight end is serviceable, maybe leading toward good. Hartline, forget it. No,
he's all right. He's not.
No, he's not. No,
he's all right.
Hartline wouldn't start on majority of the teams in the NFL.
So he's made some nice catches.
I'm sure he has, but a lot of backups have made nice catches too. The bottom line is they don't have an explosive wide receiving core. Bess is their best option, and Bess is going to be doubled a lot. Coverage will be rolled to him. And, he's not really a guy who's going to sit there and light up the scoreboard. So this team is going to be predicated through the running game. Reggie Bush did have a great year last year, but he's going to see a lot of 8 and 9 in the box. Matt Moore proved he can win. This team last year came out, and they were 0 and whatever, 0 and 7, 0 and 8. Then all of a sudden Moore comes in. And they start winning ball games. They win 6 out of the last 8, 6 out of the last 9, whatever it was. And he's a gamer. He had no offseason because of the lockout. He never worked with any of the ones or number 1 guys when he did get to practice and play. And he comes in and he wins games. I think Matt Moore is going to win this job in training camp, and I don't think he's going to let it go. And Tannehill will be sitting the bench, and he won't start till 2013. And even then, there'll be another discussion if Matt Moore is going to be the guy. Wait and see.
Yeah, the biggest problem is now if the Dolphins, tank, and tank completely. and they have one of the top picks next year, and you have an opportunity to get Mr. Barkley, Matt Barkley out of USC.
Yeah, you
That
do.
totally just jacked up your whole. I mean, if Matt Barkley was here and you were in a situation you had Tannehill, you know they would pick Barkley over Tannehill.
Oh, absolutely.
So now, if that situation arises next year, man,
Yeah.
Dolphins fans will be scratching their heads.
Right. Because what if what if the Colts have a bad year? They're rebuilding. Andrew Luck's a rookie. Colts have a bad year. They're not taking a quarterback. So somebody's going to trade up to that number 1 spot. And if the Dolphins are at 3 or 4, they're going to be saying, well, what do we do now? In my opinion, at number 8, they should have went defense and got the best pass rusher. You got to get Tom Brady on the ground. Period. That's the guy in the division you have to beat if you want to win that division. So,
but then again, new head coach, new regime, new head coach comes in.
New quarterback.
They want their guy.
Yep, you're right. But my answer overall is still yes. I think Tannehill is a reach at number 8, and I hope it doesn't backfire on Dolphins fans, and they'll be showing up at South Beach with bags over their head in the offseason again, complaining about their fins. We'll see.
Start from day one.
There you go.
You got nothing to lose.
There you go. Throw him out there. See how he does. Anyway, for SkinnyPost TV, the off-season buzz, I'm Steve O'Reilly, and that's Gail Saunders. And as always, we're giving you the skinny 24/7.